ponytail. Then create a hole. This is where you're going to be putting your topsy tail through. As you'll see, I put it through the wrong way to start with. Really good start there. So you pull the hair through nice and gently to keep that French twist in place when you've got all the hair through. Tighten it up and then start adding texture by pulling gently at pieces all the way around the head. Just be really gentle and tease it out. Less is more, and just keep doing it little bit by little bit until you're happy with the overall appearance. I like to do this at this stage and then do more at the end if needed. In case you're wondering, this mannequin is Ingrid from Pivot Point. Absolutely amazing quality hair. I had one from Amazon before, which cost me £48. It was supposed to be real hair. Absolutely rubbish. So I invested in this one and it's been an absolute game changer. She's brilliant. So I'm really chuffed with it. I've not been paid to say that, by the way. I paid full price from Pivot Point. Texturising around the other side. I've ordered a camera tripod, so hopefully if I do any more tutorials in future, you will be able to see a little bit better. My camera wasn't best placed here. I hope you can follow it, but it's definitely not the best camera angle at all. So just straighten out the pony so it's no tangles, nice and smooth. Then you're going to create a 3-strand braid with a small amount of hair from the right of the ponytail. Do one pass over of each strand, and then you add a small slice of hair from the ponytail to the middle of the 3-strand braid. Cross over the left, cross over the right. I hope you can see what I'm doing in that video. So once you've done that, it's the same again. Another slice of hair over the left section, add it to the middle, cross over the left, cross over the right. Another slice of hair, equal slices if you can, over the left, into the middle, add it to the middle, cross over the left, cross over the right. You're not going to run out of hair because you add into it all the time. Always take the hair from the top of the ponytail, so you end up with the nice design at the end, as you will see. It's the same all the way down, just following the same pattern, taking a slice, passing it over the left piece of the braid into the middle, keeping it with the middle piece, crossing the left over, crossing the right over, adding another slice, repeat, and do that all the way down until you reach the end of the ponytail hair, and then finish off with the plait at the end. As you can see, that's what's going to be happening very soon. Definitely, I had the camera quite to the right of me, as you can see, stood on my hair workstation. In future, once I've got my phone tripod, I shall have it behind me so you get a much better, much clearer picture of what I'm doing. From what I'm looking at here, it's working blind a little bit for you. But it was my first tutorial, so I'm quite pleased with how it turned out. So just plaiting right down to the bottom. When you get to the end, just tie it off with an elastic. And then you sort of just, you're putting it over and you're looking to see where you want it to sit. I do some more teasing out at this stage before I place the bun, if you want to call it that, before placing it where I want it to be. Just pulling out a little bit more to soften the style up all the way around. I do like it to be nice and soft. I'm pulling out quite a bit more there because I wanted to swoop over the left ear, which you'll see at the end of the video. Just a slight swoop, but it's made all the difference, I think. Don't like hairstyles to look too tight. Also pulling out from underneath as well, because that is going to be on show. Just do it tiny bit at a time. You can't go far wrong. I think I'm just showing you now, am I? Yes. Oh yeah, don't like that one there. Bad mistake buying that one. It was a cheap synthetic one I got off eBay, but so you can start to see what's been created by adding in the air to the plait. And now what I'm doing is I'm just holding it and I'm gently pulling at the sides of the plait just to deconstruct it a little bit. Pancake out that plait just to give it a little bit more texture and interest. Careful how I do this, just gently at first, just teasing it out, just deciding how much I want it to be, how much I want out there, but I don't really want too much on this one, to be honest. Just enough so you can actually see that plait when it's placed in place. Just checking everything's pulled out and texturised. This is a really, really secure style, as you can see. The next thing you do, place it exactly where you want it, and once you're happy, weave a bobby or curvy grip into place. Place the bun where you want it to be. Look at it, make sure it's exactly where you want it. Roll up the bottom part of the plait, tuck it under, and then pin it in place with a couple of bobby pins crossed over each other. When that's secure, you can then manoeuvre the bun and secure the sides into place with some more bobby pins. So So now it's all secure. It's just a case of going through the back section and evening it all out, pulling bits out to make sure it's all nice and even, add more texture, balance it all out. A couple of bobby pins if you can see any little gaps, just to secure the hair in place, and it will keep it there. Smooth over with your photon comb if you've got one. Absolutely brilliant. That's the only one I use. And apart from obviously the back combing brush and the photon comb, that's all I use. It really just tucks everything, smooths everything into place. I think it cost me about £1.50, something like that. So cheap. So as you can see, I'm just checking, double checking, spraying with a medium holder hairspray, smoothing over, get rid of any flyaways. Very little hairspray used, to be honest. Like I say, it is a very secure style, it's not going to come out. And then on that left side where there is no plait detail, just add a little accessory to balance the style up. And that's it, you've done. So I'll spin through now. A very simple braided textured updo. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you want me to do any more, just leave comments and I will video more when I have my tripod, hopefully. Thanks very much for watching.